Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I last uploaded a video. Yeah, I know. Oh my god, this lighting is not working for me at all right now because the sun keeps fucking moving. Okay, so welcome back to my channel, and yeah, it's been a while since I uploaded a video, and yeah, I just think, I know I do this quite a lot, like I upload consistently and then I stop uploading, and then I don't really give a reason as to why I've not been uploading. Well, you may or may not know if you follow me on Twitter, which you should do. Links and my usernames in my description. But yeah, I've just been dealing with a lot lately, and basically just took time out to, you know, focus on me. I didn't want to have to be forced to edit, because the last thing I want to do is make this a thing that I feel forced to do. So I took a break because my mental health wasn't good, to be honest. I was feeling really down about myself and about life, and I really feel like I needed time to process the way I was thinking. Cut a long story short, someone that I knew died a couple of weeks ago, end of April, and it hit me quite hard, harder than I expected it to, really. And I don't know, it just kind of made me assess everything else going on in my life and where I was in life, because I'll basically explain to you. I went to the funeral service, obviously, and they talked about her life, and she lived such like a good, fulfilling life, and I kind of sat there and thought, well, what am I doing with my life? I'm still in a really dead-end job, I haven't moved out yet, and it made me feel worse. And then the place that I work isn't really good for your mental health either. I'm not going to get into too much detail about that as to why that is, but yeah, it's not the best situation to be in. I mean, it's manageable and it's doable, but it's not the best situation to be in. And you know, I thought by now I would have it all figured out and I'd have moved out by now, but no, I'm still at home, and I think that was quite hard to deal with. And that, I think, basically, the funeral was the straw that broke the camel's back, really, and I just felt horrendous about myself and my situation and what was happening around me. And death is a horrible thing, and it's a sad thing, and hard to process. Death is hard to process, and it takes a while. Some people snap the fingers like Thanos, can do it straight away, but I am not one of those people, unfortunately, and it was hard to process, and it's hard to think of certain things of how, when was the last time you saw that person, or was it a good conversation, and you're never going to see that person again, they're never going to be out in their garden again, and they're not going to be there. And I think that's kind of often something that we take for granted, is that people are just there, and we take comfort in the fact that that person is there, and then when that comfort is removed, it's hard to deal with, because it's almost like an adjust of, you may not have seen them all the time, but you still knew that they were there. And that was hard for me to process, that that person was no longer going to be there anymore, and it just added on to everything else I was feeling. And to be honest, I feel like generally like I almost had a breakdown, because I swear I cried literally every single day for about a week straight. Not continuously, just on and off, but more so than I normally do. And I'm the type of person that I don't talk about how I feel. I'm more of a listener, and I think that was also quite frustrating for me as well, is because in being a listener, no one really asks you how you are, and it's not that people don't care, it's just when you're viewed as the person that people come to, it's kind of hard to not get a word in edgeways, but it's hard to speak about how you feel, because people come to you to try and help them out with their life and the shit that they're dealing with. It's almost like you don't want to freak them out by being a mess as well, because that person, you're obviously that person's comfort blanket to be the one that they can vent to. Even though I know for a fact everyone in my life I could go to and they'd be fine and they'd be so supportive, but yeah, I just don't. And I don't speak about how I feel, although I'm an emotional person. I don't tell people, oh, I'm feeling like this today. I'm not the person that likes attention to be on me, believe it or not. I mean, on YouTube I'm more amped up and I'm more, but in real life I am actually really chill. I am sassy, and yes, everything in the videos is there, but the majority of the time I love just sitting and doing like my own little thing, reading a book, listening to music, going on my computer. Like, I'm not extroverted all the time, and yeah, I don't even know what the meaning of this video is, to be honest. I think I just needed to talk about something, and it's something that should be spoken about. Mental health should be spoken about, and people shouldn't be afraid to speak about their mental health. And it's not that yes, the camera angle has just changed. It's not that I'm afraid to speak about my mental health, it's just hard to do. But it shouldn't be. Mental health should be spoken about. And I feel like people should speak about mental health when you're in high school. I know that people are taught the signs of depression and how to look out for it in someone else, but to be quite honest, I think one of the main things is you should be taught how to deal with your own mental health and how to help yourself, I feel. And like the tips and tricks, or whatever you want to call it, on how to deal with your own mental health, because I know that would have benefited me knowing that when I was growing up. Although I'm a depressive person, I just think I get periods of down time where I just feel pretty low about myself, and this was one of those times, and doing a video for you guys, unfortunately, was one of the last things that I wanted to do. But I am feeling so much better now, and I will be uploading more regularly. I have a couple of ideas in my notebook, which I have here. Look, it's got my name on it. It's fucking cool. My older sister Zoe, who you've all seen in videos before, got it for me. So I have them all in there. I'm just going to keep going with it. And again, probably film a block of videos and edit them all, have them all scheduled, and then I can have another bit of downtime whilst doing whatever. And I'm back, and I feel a lot more better about myself anyway, so I'm excited to get back to uploading, and I'm excited for you guys to see all the video ideas that I've got. That is it for this week's video. I am okay now, and I will see you next week for another video. Bye.